Top local story tonight. Several Rhode Island communities are still reeling from this week's historic floods.
Tonight, the water is beginning to recede on the Pawtuxet River after reaching record levels yesterday, but homeowners are still dealing with extreme damage.
Now, take a look at these pictures from the South Elmwood section of Cranston. The water on the street is still ankle deep, and in some people's basements, it's several feet deep.
Cranston, Warwick, and West Warwick were the communities hit hardest by the flooding, and now disaster officials are getting a bird's eye view of the damage. We have exclusive video of an aerial tour of the flooded communities.
Only Eyewitness News cameras were on board as the Civil Air Patrol flew over neighborhoods near the Pawtuxet today. The Rhode Island Emergency Management Agency asked the crew to take aerial photographs of the flooding. Representatives from FEMA will also be touring the damage tomorrow to determine if the state is eligible for a federal disaster declaration, which would bring federal aid to affected homeowners.
Meanwhile, Mayor Alan Fung declared a state of emergency in Cranston today, joining the town of West Warwick, and Governor Don Carcieri, who declared states of emergency because of the flooding on Monday. Governor says it's the declaration will help towards getting federal aid for the state.
I believe we'll be eligible for some funds, hopefully, when the president declares, but it's a process. So this is the first step in that process.
And we've also learned today that the Army Corps of Engineers is sending a team to West Warwick to check on the Arctic Mill Dam off of Factory Street.
A safety feature on the dam malfunctioned on Monday, raising concerns that the dam might give way, but now West Warwick officials say the dam is no longer in danger.
Our Pinpoint weather team coverage has been following this historic flooding every step of the way, and we have a team of reporters bringing you all the information you need to know.
Our in-depth coverage continues now with Eyewitness News reporter Sean Daly, who's live with reaction from some of the hardest hit homeowners in Cranston.
Yes, we're here on Perkins Avenue in Cranston, where the floodwaters have receded since peaking yesterday. But even so, as you can see, the Pawtuxet River is still flowing through this neighborhood. This is the South Elmwood section of Cranston, where the sounds of generators pumping out flooded basements fill the neighborhood, along with the sounds of frustration.
It's just like it's very emotional, very stressful. You know, it's bad enough we have life. We got to go to work. We take care of our families, take care of our house, and then we got to have this.
Inside the basements here, the sucking sounds of the pumps. In several basements, the floodwaters almost reach the electrical panels. Show me how deep it is.
Okay, here's the wood. I'm 5'5", and the wood is going down right to here.
This is the other side of flooding. This is now upstairs. All the stuff that was downstairs has now all, in a scramble, been moved up here.
It's your whole life. I mean, I have pictures down here, Christmas things my kids had made when they were growing up. It's like it's lost. It's lost. It's like you lose part of your life.
Now I have to. They're waiting for the firemen. They're not here to get the water out. Then we got to get the furnaces. We got to get the cellar cleaned out. We got to get the hot water tanks, and it takes a lot. It's just too much.
We're at their breaking points. The Pawtuxet River here has flooded for years and years. The floods take their toll. Live in Cranston with the West Bay Mobile Newsroom, Sean Daly, Eyewitness News.
Even though the